It starts off in a picturesque island resort in the Philippines, where Darcy Riviera and Tom Fowler are about to tie the knot. The air is filled with excitement and anticipation as their families and friends gather around to witness the magical moment. Darcy meets her mother, Renata, who thinks the grand wedding is a bit too flashy for her taste. However, Darcy is determined to have the wedding of her dreams, even if it means going all out. Meanwhile, Tom is busy setting up a surprise for Darcy on a motorboat. He wants to give her the most romantic experience before they officially become husband and wife. But things take a hilarious turn when a clumsy security guard startles Tom, causing him to lose his balance and fall into the water. As the wedding day approaches, the arrival of the parents and other guests only adds to the chaos. Tom's mother, Carol, arrives with her second husband, Larry. Their arrival causes quite a stir, as Carol is a larger-than-life person who can't help but make her presence known. Meanwhile, Darcy's father, Robert, shows up with his new girlfriend, Harriet, who is significantly younger than him. Renata is not pleased by Robert's arrival, and the fact that he brought his new girlfriend only adds fuel to the fire. As Darcy and Tom try to spend some quality time together before the wedding, Tom's best man and best friend, Ricky, keeps pulling him away. This leaves Darcy to spend time with her younger sister, Jamie. Things become even more complicated when Darcy's charming ex-boyfriend, Sean, shows up. Sean was invited by Robert, and his presence clearly makes Tom uncomfortable. He even calls Darcy Dee Dee, a nickname that only he used to call her. During the wedding reception, Tom delivers a heartfelt speech that is quickly upstaged by Sean's more personal speech towards Darcy. This only adds to Tom's jealousy, as he can see that Darcy still has feelings for Sean. To make matters worse, Tom's sister Janine delivers a speech discussing her own marital problems. Her speech serves as a reminder that marriage is not always easy and that it takes hard work and dedication to make it last. As the wedding day dawns, Darcy and Tom attempt to rekindle their intimacy, but their efforts are thwarted by Carol, who offers unsolicited advice that only adds to the couple's stress. In the end, they sleep separately, each struggling with their own doubts about the impending wedding. The morning of the wedding arrives, and the island resort is buzzing with activity as preparations are being made for the big day. However, things take a sudden turn when a group of pirates set their sight on the resort after seeing Darcy and Tom's wedding website. As Darcy is helped into her wedding dress by Renata, Jamie, and Carol, she can't shake the feeling that something isn't quite right. She decides to text Tom and ask to meet with him privately. In their conversation, Darcy admits that she never wanted a big wedding and that she feels overwhelmed by all the attention and fuss surrounding their special day. The couple begins to argue, and just as they are about to call off the wedding, the pirates storm the resort, taking the staff and guests hostage. Tom witnesses the chaos and runs to warn Darcy. The pirates force everyone into a pool and demand a staggering $45 million ransom from Robert, as they are well aware of his wealth. The situation becomes increasingly tense as the guests and staff are held captive, and Darcy and Tom must work together to find out a way to escape. As the situation with the pirates escalates, Tom and Darcy quickly realize that they need to take matters into their own hands if they want to survive. When they spot an armed pirate attempting to break into their room, they hatch a plan to subdue him and trap him in a net. However, their plan quickly goes awry, and they both end up getting caught and tied together. As they are taken to meet the pirate leader, Darcy manages to get her hands on a cigarette that uses it to set the pirates' heads on fire, giving them the opportunity to try and take control of the driverless cart they are being transported in. However, things take a dangerous turn when Darcy's dress gets caught and is mostly ripped off as the cart careens over a cliff. In the aftermath of the crash, the couple is attacked by one of the pirates, and Tom is forced to defend himself and Darcy by kicking the pirate and causing him to fall against a rock, killing him in the process. This leaves Tom shaken and mortified at having taken a life, and he struggles to come to terms with the violent turn that his once idyllic wedding has taken. Despite the danger and uncertainty that surrounds them, Darcy and Tom are determined to do whatever it takes to survive and make it back home. But when the pirates closing in and the odds stacked against them, they will need to rely on their wits, their instincts, and their love for one another if they hope to emerge from this harrowing experience alive. Their chance to escape comes when Tom discovers that Darcy is holding a grenade with no pin in it. Knowing that dropping it could set it off, Tom warns Darcy to be careful as they try to untie themselves. As they navigate the island, searching for an area with good cell reception to call for help, they are chased by more pirates. The chase intensifies when Darcy drops their phone, making the situation even more dire. With the couple struggling to cut their bindings in the kitchen, a female pirate suddenly appears. causing Tom to accidentally slice his hand open. Darcy couldn't handle the sight and fainted, leaving Tom to face the pirate alone. In a brutal fight, Tom managed to overpower the pirate, smashing her through a glass window. After recovering, Darcy quickly changed into more practical attire with boots, removes the fake hair, and aids Tom in rescuing their loved ones. It was a tense and heart-pumping situation, but the couple's determination and quick thinking prevailed. Darcy and Tom's worst nightmare continues as they struggle to find a way out of their predicament. Desperate for help, they make their way to the main office of the resort. However, they soon discover that they have no internet, leaving them stranded and helpless. But all hope is not lost, as they stumble upon the owners of the resort, Margie and Ace. With their help, the couple is hidden away in a bunker while Tom's wound is tended to. However, while in the bunker, Margie lets it slip that the resort has been attacked by pirates the previous summer, something that Tom had known about but kept from Darcy. This revelation leads to a heated argument between the couple, with Darcy lashing out at Tom for his self-sabotaging behavior and insecurities that led him to plan such a big wedding. Tom fires back, accusing Darcy of putting on a front of being confident when she is also scared. As tensions rise, Tom makes a decision to take responsibility for the hostages since he brought them all to the resort. In a brave move, he turns himself in to be captured by the pirates, leaving Darcy hidden and alone. Tom finds himself in a dire situation as he is brought to the other hostages, face to face with the leader of the pirates. But Tom isn't one to back down from a fight, and he quickly comes up with a plan. Using his knowledge of the Balinese language, Tom delivers cutting insult to the leader, before turning his attention to one of the other hostages, Sean. Tom deduces that Sean is the one behind the pirate attack, as he had used the same Balinese phrase earlier. Tom gets Sean's wedding invitation that was found on one of the pirates, which further implicates Sean as the mastermind behind the whole scheme. Sean drops the axe and joins forces with the pirates, holding a gun to Tom's head. The stakes have never been higher, as Tom fights for his life and tries to protect his loved ones from the harm. But then, they stumble upon a zipline tower, and the couple decide to take their chances and descend down the line. It seems like their luck has finally turned around, but when Darcy drops the grenade on two pirates below, it alerts others to their location, and chaos ensues. As the couple lands on the ground, they are horrified to see that their loved ones have been taken hostage by the pirates. Meanwhile, Sean takes the leader and Harriet with him in his helicopter to find Darcy, using Harriet as collateral. Darcy arrives at the scene, armed with a gun, and tries to reconcile with Tom before facing off the pirates. However, the pirates end up capturing Darcy and the other hostages, with one of the pirates seeking revenge on Darcy for burning his face. As the situation becomes more dire, the others discover that Harriet is actually in on the pirate scheme all along, and had been secretly working with Sean. Larry, who had been recording everything, had footage of Harriet and Sean kissing, revealing her true intentions. As the tensions reach its climax, Darcy and Tom come up with a bold plan to take down the pirates. They stage an impromptu wedding ceremony in the pool, but the pirates surprisingly allow. As the group gathers around, Carol leads everyone in singing "I'll Be," a touching moment of unity and defiance against their captors. But then, Darcy and Tom spot an opportunity to strike. They grab a grenade and use it to take out some of the pirates, setting off a chain reaction of fireworks that attracts Sean and Harriet's attention. Carol even gets her hands on a rifle and joins the fight, showing her bravery in the face of danger. As chaos ensues, Ace and Margie help the guests to safety while Darcy and Tom take on the remaining villains. It's intense and heart-pounding as the couple fights for their lives and for the safety of their loved ones. In the final moments, Darcy and Tom make a desperate escape attempt at the docks. They manage to subdue a young pirate and commandeer the motorboat that Tom had planned to surprise Darcy with. However, their getaway is interrupted by Sean, who tries to persuade Darcy to join him, but Darcy stays loyal to Tom and refuses to cooperate with Sean. As they speed away on the boat, Harriet tries to shoot them down from the helicopter. In a heart-stopping moment, Tom and Sean get tangled up in a parasail that lifts them into the air, but Tom, always resourceful, uses a chunk of fake hair to zip-line down to safety. Meanwhile, Darcy is left to contend with the parasail and the dangerous helicopter. With quick thinking and a little help from Carol's cake knife, Darcy manages to cut the parasail loose, causing Sean to be shredded by the helicopter's blades. The helicopter crashes into the ocean, taking Harriet down with them. Finally, Darcy and Tom make it back to the island after their eventful adventure. They realize the importance of their relationship and reconcile. They decide to proceed with their wedding ceremony. The authorities arrive on the scene and take the surviving pirates into custody. Darcy and Tom are relieved that their nightmare has come to an end. The couple then finally gets to exchange their vows and become husband and wife. Jamie and Ricky, who were earlier found hooking up, accidentally set off the last firework. It's a fitting end to a chaotic and unexpected wedding. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe if you did. Don't forget to hit the bell icon and get notified with more cool recaps. Bye!